Good afternoon. At the outset, I would like to place and record our deep sense of indebtedness to Odisha Culture Center, who could make it possible for us to come all the way from India and to be a part of this auspicious event this afternoon. We believe that everything small or big is a part of His design. If it could be possible for us to come over here, it is also part of His cosmic design. It is said that even a blade of grass doesn't move without His consent and approval. Friends, we are going to the Rathyatra dance troupe of Odisha. Is constituted by the inmates of Rathyatra Children Home. Rathyatra Children Home is a lead venture, is a pioneering venture in Odisha, which provides hope and home to those who have lost their identity. And we believe that every child is born with some unique endowment. There is no child which is ordinary. A child proves to be ordinary because the parents want to tell us their growth according to their dreams and visions without caring what the child is meant for. There is no child like ordinary child. Every child is born with certain possibilities. If you can give a conducive ambience, every child can grow into excellence. That is what our experiment proves over the last 1 decade. The artists who are going to perform before you, they have traveled not only across India, beyond the frontiers of India. For the last 3 years, they are touring over the globe. And the last month, they were in Southeast Asia, and we have already performed in Seattle and San Francisco. That is not the real identity of this troupe. As you know, that culture is vital to the growth of a civilization. Civilization bereft of culture is mere glittering, outer glittering. Culture stands for those values, fundamental values, which makes social living sustainable. We are civilizedly advanced, but we are in a very important sense, we are culturally bankrupt. It is happening that Odisha Culture Center, far away from Odisha, one of the states in the eastern part of India, in the East Coast, is committed to promote, to disseminate those fundamental values through such events. It's not simply a festival, it's not simply a ritual, but it is something very significant insofar as it tries to perpetuate values, insofar as it tries to instill or infuse values in the collective psyche. And we feel at home. We thought that this was our last presentation in US, because after Seattle and Bay Area, but when we arrived here last 2 days, we feel as if we are in Odisha, because the entire ambience is being replicated here. It is hats off to the people, especially from that land, sacred land of Odisha. And you know that Odisha is a land of rivers and temples. Odisha is a land where the Chandasoka, the great warrior Asok, embraced Buddhism, became Dharmasoka. That is the land. People are simple, at the same time heroic. They gave a very valiant encounter to Ashok. Then he realized that the real victory lies not by killing people or adding the aggrandizement, but in winning the heart of the people. That is Odisha. That is what Odisha stands for. Odisha's legacy stands for. And Odisha, as you know, is a land where all the great saints and seers, Shankaracharya, Vallabhacharya, Ramanujacharya, Sri Chaitanya, there is a confluence of these great devotees, great saints and seers. That is how the land becomes more hallowed by the presence of the great masters and messiahs. So the first item of the evening would be an invocatory dance to Lord Krishna. The title song is Krishna Sri Purushottama, O Lord, you are the supreme, you are the causal matrix. And in this particular dance item, the dancers portray different enactments of the Lord Krishna. Now, every classical dance begins with invocation. Friends, whether action or knowledge, everything has its fruition, devotion. Devotion is the alpha and omega of everything. Every classical dance form, be it Kuchipudi, be it Bharatanatyam, whatever, Manipuri, begins with an offering, obeisance to the Lord. Here we begin with Mangala Charana, the invocatory dance, which is addressed to Lord Krishna. The lyric is by Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar, the great seer saint of 20th century, who wrote 5,018 songs and set them to tune. And this has been choreographed by Guru Sri Bharat Charan Giri. This will be performed by the children of Adurta, about which I will have the liberty of sharing a few words in between. We are going to have Krishnasi Purushottamam, Krishnasi Bhagavan Swayam. So this is the title song. Hope all of you would release. Thank you.
Namami Krishnasundaram. Namami Krishnasundaram, Namami Krishnasundaram, Namami Krishnasundaram.
Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Krishnosti Purushottama Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Gopijana Vallabhasha Krishnaya Pranamamaham Krishnosti Purushottama Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Krishnosti Purushottama Antarikshe jale sthale manasha vikripachate Antarikshe jale sthale manasha vikripachate Varanam vartate vadishta Narayanosthi Naranam Krishnosti Purushottama Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Krishnosti Purushottama Mathura Nityanam Goloke Cha Goloke Trilokeshu Cha Mathuraya Goloke Cha Goloke Trilokeshu Cha Bhave Bhavati Desosti Janamya Tanmadunam Bhave Bhavati Desosti Janamya Tanmadunam Krishnosti Purushotama Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Krishnosti Purushotama Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Gopijana Vallabhasha Gopijana Vallabhasha Krishnaya Pranamamyaham Krishnosti Purushotama Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Krishnosti Purushotama Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Krishnosti Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Krishnosti Purushotama Krishnosti Bhagavan Swayam Krishnosti
There's a great saying that success is 90% inspiration, 10% perspiration. I'm quite sanguine that the way you clap, the way you support them psychically will go a long way in inspiring them in their journey across the years ahead. Friends, our next item will be a very well-known item. Most of you must be familiar with. That is Dashabatara. You know that there is also a great saying that night is darkest before the dawn. It means when things are present to excesses, it is a sure augury that is coming to an end. A flame, for example, before getting extinguished, gives a brilliant flicker. You must have seen people suffering from prolonged sickness. Before they die, they become all of a sudden active. So the very fact that humanity is at crossroads shows that we are waiting a new dawn. Now, whenever such junctures appear, Lord Himself intervenes. He has to take embodiment to show the path out of the Cimmerian darkness. Because human beings cannot manage themselves. That is why in Bhagavad Gita it is said, as and when there is decadence of righteousness, that is dharma, and the adharma or evil is in ascendance, Lord Himself takes part. It's an assurance. It's a divine assurance. In this particular dance item, which has been choreographed by poet of celebrity Jayadev, Sri Jayadev Goswami, It is taken from Gita Govindam. It portrays 10 different incarnations of the Lord, and in each enactment, cosmic enactment, he has his ways. He comes with the sole mission of annihilating evil so that it paves the way for the reign of righteousness. He came as Mina, the fish, then came as tortoise, Kachyapa, then Varaha, wild boar, then Mandla, Narasingha, then Bamana, the dwarf, then Parshurama, the great warrior, then Rama, Balarama, Buddha and Kalki. So this particular dance item, the children of Adurta home will be presenting before you the 10 different incarnations and what the Lord did, how he enacted, which is an assurance to the humanity that even though there is darkness, the dawn is in the wings. Because the cure precedes the crisis. Before the dawn, night is darkest. So this is a divine assurance to make human society sustainable. Thank you.
I just told you.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य दशमुख मौलि बलिन्द्राणीयं केशव वीर राम शरीर जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे खुशी सदे मासनम सदय विदयदर्शित पशु केशव वीर शरीर जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे देव कवेरीर मुदित मुदारं शृणु शुभदं सुखदं भरसारं केशव वीर दशवीर भूवा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश
That was one of the most mesmerizing, enchanting, most beautiful piece of Dashabatara. Don't you agree? It was beautiful. Beautiful round of applause for the girls. Really, really amazing. I have a few housekeeping announcements. First, we all heard in the beginning of the Rathyatra, the Nrityanjali that we started. For those of you who came in a little later, we'll announce this again. There's a very good auspicious news that the OCC have for everyone, that they have purchased a big plot of land, 10 acres, right, for their new temple, and we are requesting each and every one of you to please open your hearts and donate generously so that we can have a temple of Lord Jagannath by next year. So please donate. You can see the different volunteers of the OCC. They're all standing by the sidelines here, the heroes. They're all standing here. If you need further assistance, please talk to any of them. They'll be able to help you. The other thing that I wanted to announce is the outside. There are some very nice stalls by some different non-profit organizations, food booths, sari stalls, and different other stalls. Please visit them once this cultural program is over. So we have one more piece. I again invite you. Please come on stage.
Friends, our next presentation is Abhina, a dance enactment. Now the lyric is by a Muslim devotee, Salabeg, great saint. It is said that Salabeg was not allowed entry to the temple, but the chariot did not move until Salabeg himself came and drove the chariot. It means the cult of Jagannath culture propagates or gives the message of live and let live, the cosmic brotherhood. Once in a year he comes out to embrace one and all in his loving embrace, his cosmic embrace. This lyric has been composed by Bhakta Salabeg. Aahe, the title song is Aahe, Nila, Saila, Prabala Mata Bharana. We do understand there are many people who do not understand Odia. But I assure you that your ignorance about the language, your inability to comprehend its meaning will not prevent you from appreciating the dance. As you know, Odissi, among different classical forms, Odissi stands distinct and conspicuous because of the eye movement, the subtle footwork, delicate footwork, and different bends, which is called Trivangi. And all the gestures and postures that you see in Odissi have been taken from the temple walls. This means that, like every classical dance form, it is grounded in religiosity, not religiosity exactly, because religions are many, but spirituality is one. Spirituality, which stands for the fundamental values like love, fellowship, mutuality, sacrifice, service, tolerance. These values got across different religions. There is no religion which propagates hatred. There is no religion which doesn't inspire you to embrace one another as your intimate kindred. Now this will be performed by children of Adurta home. As I told you, I do not want to tell anything in their presence. It's delicate, but this is a venture which tries to provide identity to those who have lost their identity. But things have come to such a pass, friends. We brought them to give them identity. Now we have our identity through the children when they become very people. People ask us, when you go abroad, people ask us, are you associated with this troop? With a dignity, we say yes. And you are privileged. So we have our identity through the children. This means everyone can. Our job is like that of a gardener. A gardener which cannot get mango out of guava, all that he can do is to help to the seeds to actualize the possibilities by providing a supportive ambience. So all that you do is, the children come and we try to identify the talents right from their infancy and provide them in a conducive nurture. What is important to nurture, friends? Nature is something you are born with, but nurture is something which makes a great difference to you. That is why the need of positive parenting, right education, right inculcation of values. What is missing in our present system, largely across the world, but in US it's different. I learned. We give knowledge and skill both knowledge and skill empower. Empowerment is necessary, but not enough. Because if you do not have a sense of direction, you are likely to misuse the power. Bigger than outer science and technology. We are greatly empowered. 21st century man is highly empowered, but the greatest threat is the man himself. It is no more the threats from outer nature. Man himself is a part of the crisis. Therefore, man can play a role in being part of the solution. The only way is the propagation of culture, propagation of values through art, music and dance. What 100 discourses cannot achieve, one good drama, a piece of literature, piece of music can achieve it because it has appealed to the heart. That is why we should be bent upon in propagating values through right forms of art, music, dance and literature. To that end in view, the team, Adulta team, goes beyond the frontiers of India to propagate, to showcase the reach and legacy of Odisha, which is nothing other than a variation of Indian cultural legacy, which stands for cosmic brotherhood, which tells us that the real pleasure, real joy consists not in acquiring, but by sharing. So it is a creed of sharing and caring, which all the humanity across should embrace. So in this item, there are 3 enactments of the Lord, how he saved the elephant who was in deep waters, being pulled by the crocodile, and how he saved the innocent deer who was being hunted by the ruthless hunter, and how he saved the dignity of Draupadi when he was being denuded in the royal assembly. It means that he is our ultimate shelter. He is our unfailing companion, friends. Human friends may fail because it is contingent, human relations contingent, but God never fails us. He is our unfailing companion. This is the message we gave through this dance process. Thank you.
नळिनी बनकु कर दळन आहे नील तैल गजराज चिंता कला आई घर जड़ेण 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 चक्रवेदी चक्रनागी उद्धरिल आपण आहे नील तैल प्रबळ मतवारण भारत नळिनी बनकु कर दळन आहे नील तैल
सा सा झम टिक टक ता टिक ता झम सा सा झम टिक टक ता टिक ता झम सा सा झम टिक टक ता टिक ता झम सा सा झम टिक टक ता टिक ता झम ता टिक ता सा सा टी ना ता टिक ता 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 झम ता टिक ता सा सा टी ना ता टिक ता 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 झम रे 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 ता टिक ता ता टिक टक गदी गन झम ता टिक टक गदी गन झम ता टिक टक गदी गन झम
घोर बने गृहिणीको पडिथिला कपड 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 एडे बड विपत्तिरु करियथ तारण आहे नील तैल प्रबळ मतवारण भारत नळिनी बनकु कर दळन आहे नील तैल गुरुपति सभादळे द्रौपदीर जणाण गुरुपति सभादळे द्रौपदीर जणाण କରୁ ଅଛି ଜଣାଣ आहे नीଳ ଶୈଳ आहे